Yo, 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 OG, what's happening? What's happening? What's going on, man? What you done seen out there in the streets today, man? I've been seeing the same thing. Anything exclusive? Yeah, man, that sound about right on this good Sunday. That's all it is to do, OG. Chill, we ain't got no football, no NFL. It's rough right now. I think I remember you saying something like that. Then you said it was on Ticket TV. I subscribe to that Ticket TV channel too. That's what you talking about. What up, homie? What it do, my guy? What's up, bro? You coolin'? My dog's popping out on a Sunday. You feel me? I put the post up early so y'all could pull up on me too. I'm like, man, it's boring this Sunday, man. I need the game to pop out. Okay, I got to do some more research. But I was looking at some more of this Big U indictment, OG. Man. What it do, Alan? What up, fool? You all right? Yeah, I was looking at this Big U indictment. Man, I was looking at this Big U indictment about this dude, Dale Morrison. Oh, man. Yeah, man, this dude, I'm gonna wait till the game pull up first before we even talk about that. We get the parking lot gotta get straight. Jalen, what you seen in the streets today, man? What I missed, my dog? Let me know. Cause we gonna get all the way in the streets today, Jack. It's Sunday, it's boring. You feel me? Everybody still want to know what's up with this young Scooter stuff, bro. I'm not understanding this young Scooter situation, y'all. Yeah. Hey, and then you want to know what's so crazy, OG? He when he be talking on interviews and stuff, you wouldn't even think that he was that crazy. Rick, what up, player? What's up, my dog? You all right? Yeah, I thought, listen, bro. Okay, then, happy birthday to my dog, man. Y'all say happy birthday to my dog, Jalen, man. Today my birthday. I've been out all weekend. Okay, then. That's what's up, bro. Enjoy yourself, my boy. We got 8 people in the parking lot. Can I get some likes, man? Y'all turn me up, man. I got 8 people in the parking lot. I only got 4 likes, man. Somebody mess with the struggle. Just hit the like button for your boy. Let me know what city y'all tuning in from. Yeah, man. My boy says birthday today, man. You gotta go get you a big boy plate for your birthday, player. I don't know what you eat or whatever, but you gotta get a big plate. You gotta get a big plate. I'm from Georgia, homie. We got 10 people in the building, man. Can I get some more likes, man? Come on, man. Y'all pop out. Let me know where y'all from. I know Mississippi always in the building. Detroit in the building. You feel me? Who else? Man, like I was saying, fool. I thought Suge Knight was the boogeyman. I don't think Suge. Shout out to Baltimore. I'm from Georgia. Man, put it like this. everybody in Georgia got the same accent, but we got different lingo, if you did what I'm saying. Like, they call dudes shawty. Everywhere else in Georgia, we call female shawty. You feel me? We just got different lingo, but we got the same accent. We both country. It don't matter what part of Georgia you from. You feel me? But back to old Big U, man. I thought Suge Knight was the most feared in LA. I may be wrong. What y'all think, bro? Who you think is the most feared out of Big U and Suge Knight? Allegedly, Alan. They said allegedly. You gotta think about it. Back then, when Friday came out, Big U wasn't even on the street, I don't think. Suge, I hear that all the time. Shawty say Terrence Howard. I heard that. I done heard that 1,000 times, man. But I don't know, Rick. I don't know, my boy. This nigga Big U was pressure. Suge Knight wasn't extorting no food vendors, bro. Hold on, let me switch. Hold on. Yeah, Suge Knight wasn't extorting no food trucks. The person that played Debo said it himself. Oh, okay. I could be wrong. I thought they said that's what role that Big U wanted Debo to play. I didn't know he said it was based on his life. Cause let's be real, we didn't hear nothing about Big U in the 90s. We did not hear nothing about Big U in the 90s. So Alan, you telling me you heard about Big U in the 90s? I'm ready for you to come on with it. Big U name wasn't ringing in the 90s. Not when it come down to the music industry. You heard of Harry O. You heard of Jimmy Henchman. Exactly, OG. That's what I'm trying to... It don't make sense. That's what I'm trying to tell him. Back in the 90s, you heard of Jimmy Henchman. You heard of Harry O. You heard of Suge Knight. Who else was the boogeyman back then to these niggas? Y'all help me out. Big U was a street gangster. Was scared of Suge. Big U picking on... No, listen, bro. Rick. Yeah, Haitian Jack. Can't forget about Haitian Jack, too. He was pressure, too. Them boys was applying pressure. Big U name wasn't brought up back then. Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying, family. All of the niggas that was applying pressure in the 90s, you heard of Haitian Jack, you heard of Jimmy Henchman, you heard of Harry O, you heard of Suge Knight. Back then, they was the boogeymans, bro. It didn't have to be talked about. These niggas was the most feared dudes in the industry. You feel me? I just explained this shit yesterday, right? I just explained this stuff yesterday, right? Okay, the big dogs over the industry, you got Supreme 2. Shout out to my dog, Chris. The big dogs of the industry, you got Leor Cohen, Jimmy Iovine. Right? Jimmy Iovine and Leor Cohen, they letting the gangsters control the industry. You feel me? If you was one of them ones, y'all did what I'm saying. What up, Oscar? What up, family? Harry O wasn't even on the streets. Listen, family, what I'm trying to tell you. Back then, Harry O was on the streets, bro, during Death Row. Leroy C created 360 deals. Allen, back then Harry O was on the streets, bro. Listen, this how it was set up, bro. If you came to LA, they knew what strip clubs that all of these celebrities was going to. What up, Tyson? These girls was allegedly Harry O hoes, or either Big U hoes. Whoever was controlling the shit at the time, these strippers was putting these celebrities in the trick bag, bro. They stayed at death row while he was in prison. Bruh, only thing that I'm saying, Alan, all of the big names that was the boogeyman back then in the 90s, you knew of them. You feel me? If you was one of them ones, no, I said Leroy. I didn't mean to say Leroy. If I said Leroy, my bad, Rick. I'm talking about Leroy and Jimmy Iovine. These niggas got the boogeymans controlling the industry, bro. Big U name wasn't brought up back then. That's all I'm saying. In the 90s, sure was the boogeyman. And Harry O as well. Matter of fact, let me see what year Harry O got locked up. Hold on. We in the streets today, Jack. I'm finna find out. What year did Harry O get locked up? Because Donald Trump just gave him a pardon. Harry O. Hold up. Death Row Harry O. I gotta make that more specific. I know the whole story. Wish you was Leroy. On folding them grades. Oh, bro, type in. Okay, it say Death Row co-founder Harry O. Thanks for Trump. That's how he came home. Okay. Michael Harry O was the co-founder of Death Row who was serving 25 years to life. Broke down in tears thanking President Trump in the first interview. Harris, who served 30 years on charges of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, wept as he thanked a former commander-in-chief and discussed the lesson he learned for the incarceration. So he did a 30 piece? Oh, he had 30. Either way, what I'm telling you, just mentioned had Jen, Wealth, Leor, and Jimmy made billionaires. For sure. Hell yeah, Harry O home. Donald Trump pardoned him. So that means, is he locked up in 93? Who you talking about, Harry O? It was so much to go through. This is what I'm saying. According to the streets of LA, right? If you was messing with a stripper in the club, these hoes allegedly was his prostitutes. They will find a way to put you in the trick bag, and soon as you do some fuck shit, they call either Harry O or Big U, and next thing you know, here come the pressure. This what's going on in the indictment, y'all. Like, it was so crucial. Harry O got, he had to, because they said he got locked up and he was serving 30 years. Had to. A 30-year sentence? Shit, he was gone. So that means Death Row been around a long time. We got 14 people in the parking lot, man. Can I get some more lights, dog? He did 33 years. Okay. No wonder he broke down in tears when they pardoned him. But check this out, y'all. Big U got to be one of the most retarded OGs in the game, bro. I thought that man really had some good sense. But the way they got this nigga messed up, like all of these interviews, remember, bro, he came out with a check-in podcast. I was wondering why the podcast didn't last that long. He helped fund Death Row while in prison. Okay, so that's how he became co-founder. But listen, what up, homie? What up, Lethal Face? Even Rich Homie spoke on checking in LA. He said when you get off the plane, they know what time you land, what hotel you at. And Big U should have been. I put it like this, bro. if Big U would have been paying his people right and left the streets alone, he would have still been rich. What y'all think, bro? He already had the boo game down on these niggas. These niggas was already scared of him, of his reputation. If he would have been paying his people right and just been, you know, doing it, you know, his non-profit organization, not extorting people, he would have been rich. He done did all of this shit to people, bro, and he asking for people to help him out. Yeah, if he would have did right by them people, OG, man, he would have been a bigger legend than what he is. That fam, that's what's wrong with our people today. Listen, man. Listen, dog. I'm an 80s baby, right? So I got a chance to witness the death row era. When you heard of Suge Knight back then, bro, you didn't hear about this man extorting no fucking food trucks, man. That man wasn't extorting no food trucks, bro. That is insane to extort the food trucks. Nigga, they not selling dope. They selling food. They making an honest living. I heard of dope boys being extorted, but come on, man. And then you got to think about it. LA is the second largest city. So it's food trucks everywhere. I just imagine how many niggas that was cutting that check to Big U, bro. I just imagine how many people was cutting the check. But see, the deal is, this dude named Dale Morrison, the club promoter. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's all you heard about him doing. Celebrities and rappers. Maybe he tried to be like Suge, but Suge helped many people back in the days. Yeah, I think he just got too, I don't know what the hell he was thinking, because they said he was working for the grid program. According to, and put them on G. For sure, listen. They said he was working for the grid program, you know, to stop all of the violence and all that. Now, allegedly, they saying that he was receiving, I don't know, was it $100,000 a year from the government, whatever the case may be. But he was getting paid good from that shit. When them, you know, when they say if a crime happened in the area, they gotta report that shit. They gotta find out which gang banger did it. Like, he was getting money off that shit from the government. And then they seen this nigga transferring the money from the business to his personal account. Like, they seen when Shaq donated $20,000. And this ain't no alleged shit either. This in the indictment. Shaq cut the check. Draymond Green cut the check for $20,000. Even the ice cream truck had to pay up back into LA. Wow. This nigga said the ice cream truck had to pay back then. Listen, bro. I salute y'all brothers in LA to the fullest. Shout out to LA. But I'm telling you what God love. A nigga wouldn't dare try that in the South. You think you finna try to take something from a nigga that's selling the ice on the ice cream truck and he making an honest living, bro? A nigga gonna air your ass out down here for that shit. Ain't nowhere in hell no 60-year-old man gonna put no fear in the streets. I'm sorry. Hell no. Suge and Big U are the same. The difference is Suge wanted to be a celebrity, all in the pictures and red carpets. But listen, bro. Big U had a whole platform. Yeah, no, bro, listen. You know what's going on, Oscar. That shit not flying down south, bro. Ain't no 60-year-old nigga running up on no food truck talking about y'all niggas gotta pay rent. Man, please, his ass will be doing the 100-yard dash up the street on my young niggas not going. See, this where I'm headed at with it. I don't know how it is in LA, but I know everywhere in the South, Midwest and shit like that, man, these young niggas got guns. They gonna blow your ass away. You feel me? They ain't going for nothing strange. Talking about a nigga gotta pay rent to sell food. Oh man, they gonna be lifting your ass off. They gonna be peeling your ass off the ground. Straight up. But anyway, listen. The dude Dale Morrison, he got Big U in the trick bag. If y'all don't know who Dale Morrison is, this dude been around everybody. He's a club promoter. He done been around Nipsey. He done been around all of the celebrities. Did y'all see the dude named Dale Morrison inside the indictment? Who all been paying attention to the indictment? Camera backing in, so we don't know for sure what he was into. That's a fact. But you know what, Tyson? Even though it was back then, back in the days, you still got people holding on to them receipts and they letting everybody know, hey man, this is what was going on back then. But who all knows about Dale Morrison, bro? But anyway, I'm going to tell y'all about him. Dale Morrison, the club promoter, allegedly, he is the main snitch. He also alleged that Loose Cannon robbed him. Loose Cannon is charged with the Hobbs Act, like I told y'all. Shout out to my dog Tyson. He owned it. Dale Monster Morrison. You definitely called his name. But listen. Loose Cannon is facing the Hobbs Act. What that mean? That's the top Rico. Like, he gone. This dumbass nigga so retarded. He went on, I don't know, was it Academics or No Jumper, and he bragged about robbing Monster. What's up, Gloria? How you doing, baby? Yes. Yes, he's snitching. He's the main snitch, dog. Listen. Dale Morrison is an entrepreneur. He has been around all the celebrities. He already has a federal indictment that has nothing to do with Big U. So check this out. The nigga was already fucked up before he even came around Big U. Shit, boy, these snitches got all kind of names, bro. Don't let that shit fool you. Don't let it fool you, dog. But listen, this dude, Dale, he got fucked up and some shit that didn't have nothing to do with Big U, y'all. If I'm not mistaken, Holmes still ain't been to court. Check this out. Dale was also inside of, he was into the cannabis business, right? January 1st, 2020 up to all the way to August the 1st, 2020. In Ohio, Dale had like 4 people on his team, right? It was Dale Morrison, Jordan Jackson, Keyshawn Brandon, and somebody named Duff. Everybody but Keyshawn Brandon was operating in Ohio. On July the 25th, 2020, Jordan Jackson had 7,151 grams of meth, 2,181 grams of coke, 5,397 grams of weed, THC gummies. From LA to Ohio, they found a shipment from Dale. Listen, what up, homie? Hell yeah, he's still talking. They were able to track the packages down sent from Ohio to LA. He sent packages to the 60s. He sent packages to the 40s and the Mansfield. April 27, Days Purified mail 8 packages through the UPS, which contained 150,000. 6 days after that, they caught him in the car. And his house got hit. But the nigga ain't never been to jail. So, the whole while, Big U was just preying on the small people in the hood, dispensaries, food trucks, small stores, straight bullshit. It's the dude Dale. My cash app is at the bottom right here, sweetheart. $ paint 5252. And my super chat is up there. You see my cash app at the bottom, pinned at the bottom? That's why Loose Cannon was running all over the place, running his mouth so he can try to tie up Big U, because he knows something was coming. He was getting ready to be a rat. Listen, the dude Dale Morrison, right? They didn't know that Buddy was the police. That's the dude, allegedly, the police gave him some money. They gave him some extortion money to give Big U. This nigga was hot the whole time. They didn't even know. This nigga got pictures with Big U, throwing up neighborhood and everything, bro. Not no old pictures. No, he wasn't the only one telling. But listen, they seen when the feds seen them 150,000. Let me reread this shit to you, dog. They were able to track packages from Ohio to LA. I sure do. Okay, thank you, sweetheart. Listen, they was able to track packages from Ohio to LA. They sent packages to the 60s, the 40s, and the business in the Mansville. On April 27, 2020, they mailed out 8 packages through UPS, which contains 150,000. 6 days after they got caught in the car, they hit the house and found weapons. So they found weapons, they found 150K, and they seen the 8 packages that was mailed from Ohio to LA, bro. Holmes gonna tell everything. He about to tell on everything. And he ain't been sentenced. You know how many charges that boy got? And 150K. And they done tracked down them boys sending packages from Ohio to LA. Man, you ain't getting away with shit no more, dog. Yo, this is a cartoon. Don't know what's going on, mind of gangsters, but I have to admit it's funny. Man, listen. You want to know why it's funny? Because you got this old ass nigga down there, 60 years old, trying to extort people. You feel me? Like, that shit unheard of, bro. You don't hear no one man, dog. Him? You mean tell me niggas scared of him? These niggas around here with switches and ARPs, they will make that old ass nigga do a 100-yard dash up the street. Ain't nowhere in the hell, goddamn, everybody paying this man robbing dispensaries. Interstate, what they call it? Interstate prostitution. This nigga got hoes in the strip club, setting niggas up. He got it to where every celebrity, when they came in the city of LA, they got to donate a 20 ball to his business. You said they ain't got switches and all in Cali. Shit, they got a gun though. You ain't gotta have no switch to pop a nigga ass. Yeah, it's impossible to do anything in the underworld now, bro. It's too much technology. That's a fact. Listen, bro. Big U, he fucked up. He fucked up so bad, he hanging around a civilian. You got civilians picking up extortion money. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play this shit and let y'all hear exactly about this dude, Dale Morrison, bro. He's not the only snitch because they say he got 53 cooperating witnesses. Told, what up, homie? He got 53 cooperating witnesses, so he done. Everybody ready to tell their story, man.
But the account of the incident that was on wiretap, the account that the feds have, and the account that Dale Morrison has, is that Big U and some 6-0s chased down Wack. And Wack took off screaming, saying, "My wife draws. I see you, Eugene. I see you, Eugene. I see you." He said he was screaming, and he said he had a blower. But he said Wack pleaded and said, "Don't do this. My wife, my kids in the car." He said, "Draws, draws, draws. Don't do this." This is the account told by Big U. Listen, bro, listen.
So listen, hold on. So did y'all hear that about Wack 100 About 20 Crips pushed up on Wack 100 while he was with his wife. Did y'all hear that? That shit supposed to be in the indictment, dog. Wack 100 swear up and down they ain't apply no pressure. For sure. Do I put just put paint, $ paint 5252. That's it. Jalen, that's just one of my moderators. He wouldn't have did that shit in the South. Oh no. Oh no. Ain't none of that going on. Ain't none of that. Listen, bro. We ain't got shit in the South as it is. You know what I mean? We don't got nothing in the South as it is. So you think you gonna goddamn take something from us while we trying to sell food? Oh shit. Man, please. But anyway, Wack 100 swear up and down they didn't do nothing to him. But inside the indictment, they saying that some Crips ran up on Wack while he was with his wife. You heard him in the background talking about draws. This nigga calling another man draws. Boy, this shit funny. But it's crazy because he go on these platforms and talk all this shit about Big U, but Big U was the real boogeyman. He had y'all niggas hiding in the house. He had niggas paying rent. Yeah, he was scared. Hell no, niggas in the South don't care about it. No, hell no. In Germany, we call it paying coward taxes. Injecting needless. Big U had these rappers frightened out their mind. Levi, it wasn't just the rappers though, family. Bro, this nigga had everybody scared. Everybody had to pay a 20 ball. You feel me? Like I said, the Fed seen when Draymond Green donated $20,000. He transferred that to his personal account. Then Shaq, he did the same thing. Now, allegedly, that's why Shaq got the fuck out of LA and moved to Atlanta, because he got tired of paying rent. They allegedly, the Lokes had to press down on Shaq. Shaq got tired of paying rent and moved to Atlanta. Do y'all believe that shit or y'all think it's cap? Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. That's my dog. Oh, I see you turned up with the fire on your story. I was watching it all yesterday, but my dog said he think it's cap. Shaq was getting it. I believe so too, OG. This ain't the first time we done heard about Shaq being in the loop with some Crips. Back in the days, he was in the loop with some Crips. I don't know, was it Keefy D or something? But this shit with Big U, they said that's the reason why he got the fuck on. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Listen, the reason why, you got to think about it, King. LA a little different. You feel me? It ain't shit for a nigga to pull up with 1,000 members. You feel me? It ain't shit for them to call 50 members and run up on your ass. It's just that easy. In the South, we don't got that many people like that. Probably in Houston, because that's the 4th largest city, but it's different in LA. Ain't nobody miss Shaq. Shaq's supposed to be the police. That's why I don't understand. I thought with the actual police, but this nigga was tapping in with Big U. Crazy to me. Don't Shaq supposed to be the police? Famous nigga though. Bruh, it's been getting up on famous niggas since way back in the G, bruh. He took a U-Haul full of toys. I didn't know who they say he took the toys from, but I heard Big U took a U-Haul. I didn't know who it was from. Real shit, Rick. That's what I'm thinking, Rick. He must have let after that situation happened back in the days in LA, that's probably what made him want to go be the police. Shaq is the police. I think it's in Atlanta or Florida. For sure. That's what I'm saying, OG. So with that being said, if you the police, what the fuck you doing checking in with gang members for? Shaq is sworn in deputy or something like that. Man, please, Shaq ain't finna do a goddamn thing in LA, bro. All them niggas, they will tear Shaq old ass up. But listen, by him being the police, why the fuck is you checking in with some gangsters though? That shit just don't make sense. You feel me? If it was anything, I could see if he checked in with Reggie Wright. He had to be OG. That nigga was spooked. That nigga was spooked. This ain't the first time they done been on Shaq ass, bro. This ain't the first time they done been on Shaq ass. And now, bro, this shit is controlled like a motherfucker, boy. I bet he was giving Big U charity. Shaq wasn't getting extorted. If you donate $20,000 to a nigga you don't know from Adam or Eve, in my eyes, Tyson, that means you sweet. If you donate $20,000 to a nigga you don't know from Adam or Eve that's supposed to have this little check-in type shit going on, bro, you being extorted. No, as a real gangster, Big U did that. He did. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Bro, this nigga had this shit on lock. To a party in LA, one of his boys' crib knocked off a brawl and they taped it. Yeah, you see what I'm saying, OG? That's what they do. They put niggas in the trick bag. Them girls be putting niggas in the trick bag. He got robbed and extorted. Facts. Man, I'm cool and pound. I'm chilling, my dog. Just talking about. And I seen some other shit. Did y'all see anything about Big U pressing what the nigga name? Adrien Broner? A lot of politics with a lot of rules. I'm already knowing, Andrew. It's too much politics over there. You feel me? Bro, that shit ran like the chain gang over there. Real talk. But yeah, they said, okay, Dale Morrison, he still has an open Fed case and he's getting a cooperation credit by folding on Big U. Have y'all ever heard of cooperation credit? I have never ever heard that the feds is giving people cooperation credit. Ain't no politics. It's just if you claiming, you get impressed. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Ain't no way I'm giving up 20 G's. Hey, real talk. Shaq been in LA since 96. He knows the high places. I'm sure him and Big U became friends and Big U with some folks. He ran a number charity organization and youth program. Pressed Adrien Broner at a dice game in a set. I seen that. Yes, cooperation credit. Oh, we gonna get to that, fam. I think we are understanding Big U, even though the government was paying Big U tax. Shaq was paying his tax like everybody else. I know it ain't nothing to him, but me, I'm not finna give a nigga my hard-earned money, nigga. I don't give a fuck who you is. You got me fucked up, player. Shaq was like Snoop. He was paying through other ways that made them look like playing something else. Exactly. So you trying to tell me that Kobe would also have... Listen. One thing I know for sure. A nigga could talk that shit, but when you come to LA and them niggas push up on your ass by 50 members, you gonna get right. Unless you got that thing on you. For being, I seen that they are turning over his charity to see if he was laundering money. Yeah. Exactly, King. Ain't no nigga giving no random nigga no 20 G's. Nigga, before I do that, I get that shit to my family. The fuck? You niggas ain't gonna goddamn bond me out if I go to prison or put nothing on my books. What the fuck I look like giving you 20K? Man, niggas tripping. But anyway, like I was saying, Dale Morrison, he still has an open federal case and he's getting cooperation credit by folding on Big U. He wore a wire on Big U from April 14, 2022 until April 15, 2022. Big U told Dale Morrison he got into it with AB after AB cheated a current NBA All-Star out of $1.5 million and a former NBA All-Star out of $5 million. Big U said he charged the players $100,000 so he can get their money back from AB. A CI said AB was confronted for failing to check in regarding the game. He said Big U wanted to backdoor all the dispensaries. Big U was charging the nigga $100,000 to get their money back. Bruh, this nigga was a hell of a nigga, bruh. First of all, if I don't finesse the nigga, how much he finessed the nigga out of? Hold on. You finessed the nigga out of 1.5 million. And the other nigga, you finessed the other nigga out of 5 million. You got enough money to go to war with Big U. Exactly. Whole time he the one stole it. Real shit, Rick. That's why I say, bro, Big U was a dog, bro. That was a hell of a nigga. If I finessed the nigga out of 5 million or 1.5 million and Big U called my phone talking about, hey, boy, I'm going to need that. I'm going to need that. Boy, we might as well go to war. Boy, I got enough guns. And I got enough niggas to hire. Man, we can go, bro, we can take this shit all the way up. 5 million? I ain't gonna lie, nigga like Big U gonna have to get that out of the way for sure. You true? Just put your keys and sell it back. I'll be donating a little. Sorry to interrupt your conversation. All this new to me. I'm glad I can donate. I'll be interested in. Thank you, loved one. You the best. You the best, sweetheart. Schoolboy Q spoke on that on Drink Champ. Said check-in was stupid. Let them boys didn't want no smoke. But best believe Big U had a boss as well. I think so. I don't think he was bigger than everybody. He had somebody he answered to as well. You know what I mean? But the thing is, if I don't finesse the nigga out of 5 million or 1.5 million, right? Whether if I'm a boxer, street nigga, civilian, nigga, you call my phone talking about you need that back if you want to. Boy, we might as well go to war. I got enough bread we might as well rock out, nigga. And if you ain't no street nigga, why go to the police if you a ball player? Exactly, family. He always getting away with too much. Well, they got that nigga in, he through right now. But we gotta talk about where he at? Where that boy at? Pastor Marvin Sapp, man. We gotta talk about old Pastor Marvin, bro. Let me see if I can find the picture of that man. There he is. This the nigga that locked the church doors on everybody. Hit that like button, like my dog say, man. This the nigga that locked the doors on everybody in the church, y'all. He just spit a nigga. He got shooters. Man, them same shooters finna tell on Big U, Rick. He got 50 niggas finna testify against him, dog. How y'all feel about this dude here? Do y'all think his church was packed today? Marvin on the dead deacon spiritual extortion. Listen, do y'all think his church was packed today? Pastor's out, now he's a gangster. I don't think he lost nobody from his congregation, y'all. What y'all think? Exactly, that's definitely kidnapping. Yeah, well, Marvin Sapp Yeah, he did a big U, bro. He pulled a big U on the church. He talking about, I challenge you. That's the word that the nigga tried to use. I challenge everybody to donate $20. No. Listen. This nigga told everybody. That nigga say, ushers, everybody. Matter of fact, let me pull it up. Y'all know we got to pull this up, bro. This man did a spiritual shakedown. And then told everybody at the pew, I need all of y'all to donate 100. That nigga told the people that's behind him, yes, you gotta pay a fee. You gotta donate $100 to sit behind me. Lock the door. Ooh, boy, where it's at, bro? Let me find this here. Here we go.
Understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors.
What's up,
We all
Drew?
gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant. There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed. I think $20 is a lot of money. $20, believe it or not, when my late wife Melinda P. Sapp was alive, was a good date. I could take her to the movies, buy a box of popcorn, get one soda, 2 straws. I wasn't cheap, that's swag. I was looking in her eyes, she's looking in mine. I can't do that no more. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. I got you. Let's see. So put your 20 away, preachers. Understand the cost.
Hold on. Thank you, Glory. Listen. He told the people behind him, y'all could put y'all 20 away. I need that 100 out of y'all. I need that 100 out of y'all. What in the hell is going on in the church house, man? This man literally closed the doors. So what you was gonna do if somebody would have tried to walk out the door? What you, like... Exactly, that's what he should have just said. You might as well say, everybody, y'all know what time it is. That's why I say spiritual religion. People's minds are so wrapped in the church in the name of Jesus Christ, and the preacher is studying his money. I agree, they using it as a hustle. But for somebody to say, ushers, close that door, he should have just said, hey, y'all already know what time it is. Everybody lay it down. Yeah, that's what you should have said. Yeah, he should have just said, y'all know what time it is. Everybody lay it down. Send that offering back through there. He's supposed to lost his license behind this, bro. And like I said, it's crazy because I didn't even know he had that song, Never Would Have Made It. That's actually a good gospel song, bro. But for him to do that, yeah, he been watching Big U. He definitely been watching Big U. But hey, man, boy, rest in peace to young Scooter. We got to talk about it, bro. Church is a business. Every pastor will tell you such. They go against the learn the market. Marvin been through a lot. Handsome homie, that was hard, but at the pastor. Exactly. He is extorting the congregation. Like everybody was supposed to go to a whole nother church. They wasn't even supposed to pull up at his church today. They weren't supposed to pull up at his church today, dog. Yeah, man, rest in peace to young Scooter. Man, this is so bad, bro. Like, I hear people was saying you gotta be insane running from the police at the age of 40. If you got a pistol on you, you better run from the police if you a convicted felon, because if they catch your ass, you gonna do 5 years. You feel me? Yeah. Exactly. But a lot of people were saying like Scooter dumb as hell. He running from the police at the age of 39. Bro, if you a convicted felon and you got a firearm, you know you ain't got no business with no pistol, bro. If they catch you, you gonna do 60 months off the rip. You feel me? It's crazy because they trying to say this man hit an artery in his leg, but we won't know what's going on until that body cam footage come out. Exactly. We won't know what's going on until that body cam footage come out. The police is not going to let you know that they did something to somebody. Exactly, Rick. They was like talking about that's insane, running from the police at the age of 40. Some people don't want to go to jail. I am one of them. You feel me? I don't want to run. It just be out of instinct. Exactly, Pounder. Niggas talking stupid. He ain't do nothing but running. Listen, bro. Everybody know sometimes, nigga, you gotta have a pistol in certain areas. You gotta have a pistol when you walk out the door. You don't want to carry it, but you gotta have some fucking security if you want to go back, if you want to make it home. You feel me? His situation, they hit a trap. You feel me? They hit a trap. It was a domestic dispute that ended up turning into something else. Tyson, it's a little different, family. Like, everybody didn't grow up in Beverly Hills. You feel me? He's the devil, the pastor. Yes, he is. He need to lose his license, Gloria. He shouldn't even be preaching no more. Yeah, this a different world, bro. Nobody don't want to carry no gun. What up, family? Nobody don't want to carry no gun, but we living in the world now where you don't know if you going to make it back home. It don't matter if you in a residential area, the streets. And to fold them, you know to walk away, you know when to run. That's a fact. That's why I stay in the crib. That's why I stay in these YouTube streets like I always do, bro. Nah, folks want to... It's nothing wrong with carrying guns. It's not a crime to carry guns. I mean, certain people can't carry them, but bruh, it's best to, what they say, you rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. That makes sense. Hell yeah. You got these youngsters that's out here, bro. They packing. Keep at it. AR-15 on you. Then we talking about, we just chopping it up, bro. It's a crime when you don't have a permit. Bro, you know how many niggas that don't got no permit? Nigga, when it's wartime, ain't nobody think about going to get no permit. You better have that bitch on you. Real shit. You don't need no AR-15 to be in the streets, though. Unless you got big problems. Now we gotta talk about old Trouble, bro. Rest in peace to Trouble, man. We gotta talk about it. Man, it's crazy. Atlanta losing a lot of rappers, bro. They done lost Trouble, Scooter, Lotto Savage, Bankroll, Fresh. Man, they done lost a lot of dudes, but check this out. The man that was charged with the murder for Trouble pleads out to 20 years. The man possible for deleting Trouble pled guilty to voluntary manslaughter Friday. Jamaica Jones was facing malice murder, felony murder, aggravated assault, possession of a firearm during commission of a felony, criminal damage to property, and family battery related to June 5th, 2022 shooting of Marielle Samonte Orr. That's the rapper's real name. Now, y'all want to know what's crazy, bro? Bruh died messing with a female from my hometown. Face and talking shit to him. I don't care if you arrested me. That's exactly, you right, baby. Now listen. This man actually died messing with a female from my hometown, but she stayed in Conyers, Georgia. Now, the crazy thing about this whole situation, I feel like Buddy had the key to the house when he came over there because they used to stay together, but she called trouble over there. But check this out. They said Jones took a plea deal for felony murder and received 20 years. Trouble was outside an apartment complex in Conyers 2022. Police responded to the shooting at 3:20 a.m. Found a musician lying on the ground with a gunshot wound. He was pronounced dead later. Trouble was visiting a female friend at the apartment complex when a domestic situation erupted. Jones surrendered to the police a few days later. Now let me tell you this, right? Mark my word, right? The nigga that got locked up for killing Trouble, when he make it to Jackson State Prison, this shit gonna go viral. Mark my word. When he make it to Jackson State Prison, they gonna video footage of this boy getting ate. I'm not talking about ate on no homo type stuff. I'm talking about with a knife. They gonna cut that boy up real bad. I hate to say it. Jackson State Prison, no correctional officers can save you there. You got a million niggas walking around with knives. Everybody got life sentences. They family ain't fucking with them. Girlfriend done left them. All kind of shit. It's so fucked up. Niggas sleeping with their boots on in that motherfucker. They waiting to get transferred. When he come through that gate, Lord have mercy, it's gonna be ugly for that boy. Yeah, it's gangland, bro. And we already know Trouble was loved. You got his homeboys is rich. Big Bank Black. All of these niggas, Boosie love this man to death. I'm pretty sure as soon as he gets stabbed, I wouldn't be surprised if they send a check to whoever did it. Man, Drew, go ahead. Oh, Drew say he trying to get in. Man, listen, when that boy come through that, man, when he come through that motherfucking door, I feel sorry for home. You did something. You killed the real one over some pussy, boy. You killed the real nigga over some pussy. It's sad that this shit happened over a female, but you killed the wrong person, boy. Drew, who look like you. He be saying I do, Gloria. He always saying that shit. Drew drunk right now. That nigga say that shit every time he get drunk. Now, she should have catched the beat. Paint look just. Yeah, he always be saying that shit, bro. Drew be drunk as hell, man. But listen, what else we had missed? Okay, we gonna talk about Yellow Bees. We gonna talk about Yellow Bees. Y'all know why Yellow Bees bond was reduced from $2 million to $750K? Y'all seen Grandma come up there and stand on business at bond hearing, right? Who all caught that? He's stupid. Who caught that, man? Do I still got that picture? I must have deleted it. No, he ain't. Tyson, you crazy as hell, bro. No, the grandma used to be she's a retired law enforcement officer that's well known. Because his grandmother is the grandma is a retired police. You think them niggas gone paint? You talking about Yellow Beezy? I think it's a possibility he might beat that charge. I think he might beat it. I could be wrong, you feel me? But Yeah, that's what happened. Grandma, hold on, let me see, could I find it? Grandma stood on business, man. Yeah, she was a retired she's a retired police officer. She stood on that business for her baby boy. Grandmas don't play. That's one thing about the grandma, boy. They don't play about us. So grandma called in some favors. No, they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that.
He has houses in other states, correct?
I'm not aware of that.
Are you aware of him paying and helping to support other individuals in the family and also extended family and friends?
I'm not into his business like that.
You agree with me that your grandson is substantially well, correct?
He might used to be, but if he could make a $2 million bond, he'd be out.
Would you agree with me, though, that there's a difference between can, want to, and choosing not to?
I'm aware of all of those things, but I know he don't want to be in here, so I know if he could afford it, he'd be out. Plus, he has other bills. He don't just have money in him.
He has houses in other states.
No.
They thought they was gonna get some. They thought they was gonna get them 2 M's up out of grandma. Grandma said, no, he got other bills, and if he had 2 million, he would have been out. Drop that motherfucking bond down. You say grandma used to be corrupt. Hey, one thing about officers, they know the system, bro. What they say, it ain't what you know, it's who you know. For a bond to go from 2 million all the way down to 750K. Was it 750K or $750? Which one it was? I don't even think it was 750. What y'all think it is? No, he ain't told on nobody. Trust me. One thing about today, if you told on somebody, it's so easy to get the paperwork. It don't take nothing but 10 cents a sheet. All you got to do is go to the courthouse, 10 cents a sheet. Oh, 750K. Okay. Pay 10%. That's like what? 7,500. Yeah, that's about 7,500. Hell yeah. Hey, grandma is the GOAT. Grandma is the GOAT, boy. Grandmas don't play about their baby. She wasn't studying that shit what the DA talking about. You know, it's a difference between can, have. Like, she know what the hell she was doing. For sure, 75,000. Man, Drew, go ahead. Oh. Man, they got some more news on Diddy, but bruh, we ain't gonna really know what's really happening until May get here, dog. We ain't gonna know what's happening until May get here. Hold on, what else we gotta talk about? What else we missed? Oh, okay. Now check this out. We got to talk about this, right? Real shit. But listen. It's a war going on. It's a war going on in the city of Atlanta, bro. Slaughter Gang and 5L. I know a lot of y'all don't know about these young rappers or whatever. But this last situation with the dude, Lotto Savage, that was 21 Savage homeboy. It's probably going to be a real bloody summer in Atlanta, Georgia. Boy, it's about to be a real bloody summer. What y'all think, man? Who know about this shit that's going on with these young niggas in 21 might be forced to be in a situation like Lil Durk, boy. For sure, for sure. Yeah, man. Hey, check this out. The shit that Lotto Savage, if you don't know who Lotto Savage is, that's the rapper that was 21 Savage homeboy that got killed by some young niggas on the east side. But you got rappers like Ola Runt. He's taunting 21 Savage. You feel me? Now, everything that I'm saying on this live stream is entertainment purposes. But you got this rapper right here, Ola Runt. You got him taunting 21 Savage saying lotto for lotto. You feel me? And if you don't know what's going on, he had a homeboy named Lotto that lost his life allegedly to 21 Savage in his game. Now, since Lotto Savage is dead, you got Ola Runt saying lotto for lotto. Now, the thing is, bro, 2013, Atlanta didn't have all of this beef going on, man. Atlanta was known for swag, trap music, all of this. These young rappers, they done turned this shit to a whole nother ball game, bro. This drill culture has fucked up the music trend in Atlanta. Atlanta music ain't been the same since 2013. He one of the best lyrical prophets. 21 Savage need to fall back before. Hey, that's what I'm saying, Tyson. The way Trump is tripping about all of this deporting shit, he better stop before he fuck around and get deported, bro. Yeah. This shit done got out of hand. Like, if he don't sit down somewhere, you fuck around and get in some trouble, Trump ain't gonna let your ass come back. Jay-Z can't save you. It's too much shit going on in Atlanta, bro. They done fucked up their culture with this drill shit. Atlanta ain't had... Usually Atlanta at least keep about 5 rappers that come out every year. Man, they done dropped the wave. It ain't the same no more. Exactly, fam. The drill rappers just rap themselves straight to jail always. That's my point exactly, bro. That's why Lil Durk locked up. K Flock locked up. Honeycomb Brazy. Go Yayo. Man, there's so many crash dummies. These niggas be successful rappers, but they fuck around and they just start beefing with freedom, bro. You say, who got the wave now? You wanna know who got the wave now? I ain't gonna even say CMG, cause yo got it hot ass gonna fuck around, get somebody slammed on the ground by the police. Ain't nobody at CMG making no noise. I think in the end, Finesse 2 times police ass gonna come out on top. He just dropped the album last night. The shit straight too. I think in the end, I think Finesse 2 times gonna end up being the last one on the street. And the reason why I say that, because he ain't trying to go back. The rest of these niggas trying to go back to prison. Out of those 5, always end up dead. Exactly, the females got the wave now. That's who got the wave, like Tyson said. Ain't nobody talking about... This who got the wave. Sexy Red, that's who got the wave. Lotto. What's the other girl that's trending? Lotto, Sexy Red, Glorilla. All of them, they holding the rap game down. All of the niggas going to jail. She a plant. She may be, but she independent though, Josie B. She independent. She don't nobody control her. She getting that guap. I know people hate her guts. You feel me? Says her, Drew, you'll pay for that, won't you, Drewski? But the way she definitely got the hurt. I'm glad Baton Rouge wave gone. I hate the new Baton Rouge music, bro. That shit. Yeah, it don't hit the same for sure. Rappers have a death wish and a jail wish. That's a fact, OG. These dudes get rich just to crash out, bro. And it's about to be a shiesty summer because NBA YoungBoy, he back home. Pooh Shiesty back home. It's about to get ugly. Big E from Texas. No, I never heard. I think I seen on IG before. I think you say she a classy girl. Hey, Drew, I know, hey. Y'all, hey, Drew, he'll spend a couple dollars on Sexy Red now. Yeah, one thing, y'all talk that shit about Sexy Red. I bet you she get you in the room and get butt ass nigga. I bet you gonna fold. If Sexy Red, if y'all niggas was in the room with Sexy Red and she took her clothes off, y'all niggas gonna fold. They planned it like that though. Hey. I got, if $1 million, I would go to jail. Damn. Listen, though she got the hot pocket. No, they ain't never say nothing about her having no herpes or nothing, OG. But I'm saying, man, listen. If she wash that ass and she come up out of that shower smelling good, Tyson, you see that big old ass. One thing we know as men, listen, King, boy, as men, I said as men, this ain't for the transmissions if any transmissions on my page. Boy, a hard dick ain't got no conscience whatsoever. You can't tell that motherfucker to go down once it prime up. Like I said, Tyson, a hard dick ain't got no conscience. You can't tell that motherfucker to go down. Man, listen. I don't care what none of Joseph B. Man, listen, bro. They is capping. Boy, they is capping. Cause I know some niggas that done flip some shit that look like a roach. Okay then. Shout out to OG. He keeping it 1,000. Drew crazy. Listen, I know niggas that done flip some shit look like Grace Jones, boy. She gonna make it go down. Hey, one thing we know, bro. I know some of y'all done hit some of the ugliest girls. Stop capping, bro. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say, King. She not making me hard, my guy. Listen. What I'm trying to tell you. Listen, Joseph B. These niggas is lying, bro. I know some of these niggas done hit some shit look like a wasp. A motherfucking a goddamn a moose. Niggas be fucking drunk. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. These niggas be talking, bro. Y'all got to stop that shit. Sister dog, where she used to trans and chocolate dog. Listen. Y'all done hit some shit that look like a fucking wasp, boy. I know you did, bro. Y'all not finna tell me every girl you done knocked down, bro. She was just A1. Get the hell up out of here. Hey, real shit, Drew. Why I need to lie? I'm not. No, listen what I'm telling you, Tyson. I'm saying every girl, y'all done hit some girls that wasn't attractive. I don't care who you is. You ain't finna act like every woman you touch was just bad. Hey, y'all not finna fool me and act like just every woman you touched in the world, boy, she was A1. You can't cap me down, bro. I ain't going for it. Y'all done hit some hood bookers before, nigga. That wasn't even all that. So y'all can stop flexing like a Mexican, bro. Stop that shit. Y'all got to stop, bro. Shit, I know some niggas' baby mamas look like Grace Jones, bro. Like, come on, my nigga. Y'all ain't gotta act like every broad y'all touch be fine. Exactly, Drew. Tyson crazy as fuck. Exactly, my nigga. Groove, you know what's going on. You know what's going on, Groove. We men at the end of the day, bro. Y'all niggas done hit some of that 3 o'clock in the morning action. Huh? Josie B, Grace Jones, she got the skint head. She had kids, so stop the trans shit. Listen, bro, what I'm saying, you know Grace Jones, she be skinning her head. She don't even blend it in. That shit just be bald. Josie B. Grace Jones is not top tier, baby. Grace Jones look manly. She thought like, yo, nigga, imagine. Nah, bruh, her cheekbones was so strong. Man, bruh, y'all got to stop that, bruh. I mean, I'm not, listen. That's what I'm saying, like Joseph B, where us as men, we done hit some women that's not attractive. That's what I'm trying to tell my boys that's on chat with me. Everything that y'all touched wasn't A1 now. Y'all done hit some shit that y'all ain't have no business hitting. Ripped up, got a 10-pack. Listen, she was the first one with the boosie fade. Okay. She the first one with the booster fade. Hold on. Hold on. Listen, hold on.
Always look back for your last close-up.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wow. Shout out to Glory. Listen. Hold on. Where's another picture of Grace Jones?
Always look back for your last.
Grace Jones had cheekbones like a man, boy. She had a strong face. No, I don't have some women that's unattractive before, bro. I'm a man. I ain't gonna count. I done had unattractive women. I done had pretty women. I done had fine women. He seen with their baby mama. You say show the young Grace Jones? Okay. Hold on. Hold on.
Don't worry. You can tell him.
Boy, y'all crazy, boy. Now look, y'all. Now what the hell? That's Grace Jones with the booster fade. Now who the hell said that, bro? Who the hell said Grace Jones was fine? Come on back to the congregation. Which one of y'all niggas said Grace Jones was fine? Oh. Boy. Listen. Listen, dog. Like I said, bro. She looked like Russell West. You couldn't see her? That's right, Gloria. That's right. You right, sweetheart. What I'm trying to tell you, this all I'm trying to say. Listen. What I'm trying to say, right? It's a lot of niggas that be dissing Sexy Red, right? I don't diss no women. I love all women. Listen. A lot of niggas be dissing Sexy Red, but I know some of y'all niggas that done touched some shit that y'all know y'all ain't had no business laying down with. Y'all done laid down with a woman and you know she wasn't your type. I think she's a trend. Grace Jones look like a dude from Blood Diamond movie. What you said? You said no warrior? I'm talking about my savages in the comments. We got 28 niggas in the parking lot. I mess with I like attractive women, bro. Especially, you know what I mean? I like attractive women. Just know that. You feel me? But I don't have my share, nigga. I don't mess with a female that wasn't attractive. He said half a bottle of Hennessy Sexy Red getting torn up. Fact. But listen, some of y'all, it's some savages in my comments. Some of y'all niggas probably be getting on list crawlers and what's that other website? Skip the Game. And y'all be fucking around with some motherfuckers that don't look that what you call them. I mean, I done messed with some females that didn't have the most prettiest face. What about Scarlett Johansson? You right, warrior. You telling the truth, my boy. When you young, you smash anything. As you get older, that's right. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to my dog Tyson. That's all I'm saying. When you get a certain age, you start getting a little paper. You start getting the shit that you want. You ain't gonna be with no damn alligator like my nigga say. Huh? No, I don't have some baddies, boy. I don't have some baddies now. I could show you. I'm gonna show you. You want to know? Hold on. You want to see what I done? What my last one looked like? I'm gonna show you. Hold on. I'm gonna show you one time. That's mine right there, Drew. That's the one in Texas right there. That's me. That's mine right there. No, that's baby mama. Yeah, that's me. That's my headache right there. That's just one. You want to see the other one? I'll show you the other baby mama. Hold on. Where the other baby mama at? That's the second one. That's the second baby mama. That's the one in Detroit. I got one more. I ain't gonna find the other one now. Huh? Okay, this the second one. I'll show you this. I'll show you the first one. Okay. Hold on. You want to see the? Hold on. That's the first one. That's the first one. That's the first one, King. You want to see the first one? There she go. No, I'm the oldest. But yeah, like I was saying, man, let me get back to where y'all got me all off subject. Hold on. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, man, that's all three of them. It's just them three. It's just them three. I ain't got no other baby mamas. That's the first one, what y'all seen with the tats. That's my last. That's the last one. But yeah, man. Y'all pull up on your boy later, man. I gotta get some more content. I gotta go get my lungs right. So y'all pull up on your boy later on. My oldest child, 19. Well, she'll be 19 in July. Yeah, y'all pull back up on your boy later, man. I'm gonna go live later on, dog. Gotta go smoke, man. Man, I gotta smoke, dog. Man, pull Keem. I'm gonna go live again. Thank you, Gloria. Yeah, y'all pull back up on me, man. I'm gonna go live later, man. No, fool, I'll be 44 this year. I just look young. For sure.